Hi Taurus, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. This is Jacqueline with Universal Intuition. Thank you so much for being here. Today's video is going to be your 2019 overview where I'm going to pull messages for each and every month of the year. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I hope everyone is doing really well. Happy New Year, Taurus. I hope it's been fabulous for you so far. I feel like it has. I'm also going to be doing the extended version of this reading over on Vimeo, where I will flip the camera and you'll be able to see things. You'll be able to see the whole spread, and we'll break it down with a whole other deck and do a much more in-depth reading. So I'd like to see you join me over there if you'd like. And then if you want a personal reading, I am starting to book for February. My business email is in the description box below, as well as my Instagram if you want to follow me and say hello. I'd love to see your beautiful faces. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We'll go month by month and start with January and see what's going on this year, Taurus. The pre-shuffle was absolutely beautiful. All right, so to start the month, we have the Seven of Swords. I feel like there's something you're trying to hold down right now at the beginning of the year. A lot of you could just be I'm hearing getting back in the swing of things. A lot of you have had a lot of time off for the holidays, and you feel very like a little frazzled. It's not anything super negative, but I feel like there's a lot on your plates, a lot going on as far as work, family, how to balance it all out. You could have some just some heavier energies around you, people just maybe being a little bit catty or a little bit just a little bit intense right now, and you're trying to really stay grounded. This year's also going to be a very beautiful year for you. You are an earth sign, and we have a lot of beautiful eclipse and solar activity going on in earth signs, specifically in Capricorn, but that benefits earth signs especially because y'all are brother sister sign, so that's going to be very beautiful. So I feel like now in January is a great time to really understand how to ground yourself when things start to become a little bit intense for you. Literally taking a hot bath, meditation would be extremely helpful. Getting your feet literally in the ground, in the grass, in the dirt, in sand, even if you don't have access to any of that, even just in some hot water or warm water with some sea salt would be extremely grounding and helpful for you. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot to understand in the month of January. I feel like there's a lot of unexpected heat for you, and again, it's not anything bad. I don't feel like anyone's being like threatened or anything like that. I just feel like with the Seven of Wands, you're like getting back in the swing of things. Again, a lot of you have had a lot of time off, and really just been soaking up the holiday season, beginning of the year, which is beautiful, awesome. But I feel like as you get back into it, it's like, I have to go back to reality and go back to work, or, kids are back in school, or just like the schedule kind of comes back. And, I just feel like that's a little bit frazzling for you right now, and that's really all I feel with that. So just make sure to ground yourself, make sure to I'm hearing hydrate. Someone needs to drink some more water. Probably a lot of us do. All right, Taurus, let's move on to the month of February. Spirit, what messages do we have for Taurus for the month of February, please? This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for February 2019. Pardon me. All right, we have two cards. Okay, nice. We have two people here. So Taurus, we have the King of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. This is for February, okay? So I feel like as you're coming out of January with the Seven of Wands energy, I feel like some of you are putting in an offer into changing up something new. A lot of you are really working on your finances this year. In your pre-shuffle, you did get the Queen of Pentacles, which is beautiful, and the Sun card. There's a lot of beautiful things in the pre-shuffle. Okay, and so with the Page of Pentacles here for you, Taurus, I feel like there is some kind of offer that you're making. You could be making an offer to an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Here with the King of Swords. A lot of you could be cleaning up your resume. You could be doing some research here. You could be going back to school, or maybe coming back into the school season from January to February, something like that. And for some of you, this is a blend of both of your personalities going on in February. I feel like you're making an offer in one regard, and then that's going to help you come into this King of Swords energy to where you feel, very much like you want to speak up for yourself. I feel like in January you feel a little bit constricted, like you can't really get it out, like you can't really speak your truth. I feel like you're having a little bit of a hard time with that in the beginning of the year. But as we get into February, you start realizing a couple things. I feel like making sense. You're making sense of things, okay? And with the King of Swords, again, you could be making an offer to a King of Swords, an air sign, but I feel like a lot of you are really also understanding as you grow and learn and research with the Page of Pentacles about a new job, about a subject that you're interested in, even if it's about a hobby or maybe like a future business idea or a creative thing that you might have. There is some kind of interest going on. Something has really gotten your attention in February, and you're like, I need to find out everything about that. Could be about a person that you're interested for some of you, but I feel like this is more business oriented, because the Queen of Pentacles was very like highlighted to me for your overall energy for the year, which is, I feel like a lot of you are working on your family life, bringing in more income, maybe fine-tuning your business ideas if you want to start a business in the future or later on in the year. So there's a lot of research and a lot of development. I was hearing gathering data, a lot of gathering data for February. And I feel like with that, with the blend of the King of Swords energy is beautiful, because you really are like clearing your throat. You're really like speaking up and like, nope, it's like this. Okay, bottom of the deck there was the Six of Pentacles. So whatever this Page of Pentacles, whatever you're doing in February, it is going to pay off. So please pay attention to any ideas that you have in February in regards to business, school, work, that sort of thing, because I feel like it will pay off. Also, there's Libra in this card. So some of you could be dealing with a Libra, your partner could be a Libra, or another air sign. So beautiful. All right, let's look at March. Yeah, see? Beautiful. We have the Star card for March. Taurus, this is absolutely beautiful. I feel like a lot of you are really opening up in March. You're feeling, because as we get closer and closer to your season, so I feel like in March with the Star card, you're feeling, really out there. I feel like a lot of you are really opening up and putting yourselves out there. I feel a lot of you are really changing up your style, or really changing up how you kind of present yourself to the world, whatever that means to you. I feel like you're also being very guided and very protected and driven by your soul family, those who have passed before you, who are help guiding you to get balanced. They could be whispering little ideas in your mind, in your ear, okay? And I feel like it's, about business stuff, or about how to, add more resources into your life. So very beautiful. A lot of you have been very open with this King of Swords energy. It's about being open, expressing yourself, but speaking from a place of realness, of truth, right? And that's going to make you just feel totally out there and open, and it's going to give you so much confidence. I'm hearing boost of self-confidence. So that's absolutely beautiful. March is looking very beautiful. And I just feel like you're really in love and in tune with yourself in March. So very, very beautiful. And I feel like you're letting go of a lot too. Bottom of the deck there was the Moon card. So I feel like you're letting go and coming out of the closet to an extent. Some of you could be, but more of just like look at me, look at me. Like there's some kind of something that you want to show people, something that you have that's extremely creative. And I'm almost hearing like a vulnerability of yours is really like coming out to play here, because it's been a little bit secretive, and now you're just like, you know what? I've gotten real with it. I've really understood now what I'm doing here in regards to whatever this is about for you. But this is a little bit more personal in March. It's something that's very personal to you that you're willing to kind of show everybody else. So I'm interested to see what happens in March. What do y'all have to show everybody? Okay, let's look at April. Beautiful. Wow. 9 of Pentacles. So for April, we're looking real good. Bottom of the deck, there is the 4 of Wands. This has been on the bottom of the deck a lot for the pre-shuffle, which is beautiful soulmate energy. I feel like for a good group of you, you're actually, like if your partner is an air sign or whatever, or maybe they just kind of hone that energy. They're very like analytical, that sort of thing. They're really good with their speaking. I feel like a lot of you are coming into union in regards to like working with your significant other, and you're wanting to build a business. Like I feel like a lot of partners, like long-term boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, husband, wife, whatever, you know, whatever is your whoever your partner is. I feel like for a lot of you are really like coming into a partnership and wanting to start your own business, which is kind of what we saw here in February. And regardless if it's with your partner a lot, I feel like Taurus, that is like your big goal this year, is to really stretch your wings and fly, really push yourself, okay, and open up and express yourself. And I feel like that's really going to start to pay off, and you'll start to really hit the ground running when we get to April in the springtime. I feel like you're going to be very excited and starting to see the fruits of your labor, and you're going to be looking good, feeling good. A lot of you maybe have also started a business at the beginning of the year and it was very hectic and you felt very like, oh my God, there's a lot going on. Like I'm trying to manage my family and keep my day job, and now I'm starting this new job, but it's my passion job, and it's just very like 7 of Wands can be just a lot of intense energy, and some of it could even be your energy played into that, right? And putting a lot of pressure on yourselves. So I feel like from February to March, you're really like, okay, I figured it out. I'm feeling a little bit more open. I have like a more stable routine and pattern going on here. And as we get into April, it's just looking really positive. A 9 of Pentacles is entrepreneurship, starting your own business, or even if you're not interested in starting your own business, maybe some of you have gotten a promotion, a raise, or added on another like creative side job, but it's all come to you very spiritually, okay? I am noticing there's a lot of birds here, so birds could have some very significance to you. Again, soul family members, people who have passed before you, who are always with you in spirit, helping you. She's got a little red bird behind her there. We also have a little yellow and red bird here. So I am seeing a pattern there. Y'all are definitely being guided into this brilliant new business idea, entrepreneur vibe, whatever you want to call it. So very good, Taurus. Okay, let's look at the month of May, where we're in full-on Taurus season. Spirit, what message do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of May 2019? Ah, beautiful. So we have the Queen of Swords. So in February we had the King of Swords, and now we have the Queen of Swords. And I love this because I feel like you are very much open to communication. You're showing up as a queen here. I almost said a king. Doesn't matter if it's male or female, that it's regardless. Again, some of you could be dealing with a Libra here. This is a card of Libra to me, and I feel like regardless, you're able to really clear the air. Okay, I feel like you're really understanding how to really speak up for yourself. Your communication is on point. You're feeling very powerful. You're speaking from the heart. You're being very truthful, and that's beautiful. You're being very truthful with yourself, with your family, when you're in your surroundings. Bottom of the deck there, 10 of Cups. This also showed up in your pre-shuffle. You are also just working towards your happiness, and you will speak up for yourself, and/or you're. I'm feeling a very protective vibe from you this year, Taurus. I feel like a lot of you are very protective of your partner, very protective of yourself. Like you're really in that Queen of Pentacles mode where like you're the mother, you're the father, you're the protector, like you're the everyone comes to my house, like, you know, we're safe here. Like there's some kind of vibe there with that, which I think is beautiful and very very open and very just very sweet of you. I just really love that. So I feel like that paired with the Queen of Swords in your season, it's just beautiful. I feel like just a lot of the air is clear, especially that this is falling under the 7 of Wands. So very, very beautiful energy. And I love that we're going from the 9 of Pentacles to a Queen. So there is a progression there. There is even like moving up the ranks. Okay, so I love that. So let's move on to June. I also heard positive self-talk. So Queen of Swords could also be for a lot of you in May, really working on positive self-talk, which is extremely important, especially with the Star card, because this is about loving every bit of you, every bit of your beautiful self. Ooh, wow. Hermit's been wanting to pop out. But for June, we have the Hermit with your card. We have the Hierophant, okay? So this is beautiful. This is a very, very spiritual time for you. And I feel like for some of you, that is a part of what you're understanding about yourself is the spiritual you, that your connection with your higher self. Okay, this is your card, the Hierophant, card of Taurus. And this is card of Virgo. So some of you could be with a Virgo or have something to do with a Virgo. Yeah, I feel like this is a big change for you because these two together are the number 5, and 5s are all about change. I feel like as we get into the month of June, you're really coming into an understanding of what a true spiritual journey is, what it truly is to go deep inside oneself and to take a hard look and really clear the air within yourself, also within your family and your vibe and your environment. But more importantly, this is about your journey that you're going on here. And I feel like you're seeking some kind of spiritual enlightenment. That is what the Hermit card is about. But in regards to everything you thought you knew, I'm hearing everything you thought you knew is now changing. So a lot of you could really be opening up and starting a spiritual awakening. You could, maybe your third eye could be opening up. Your crown chakra might be opening up, which is beautiful. I feel like a lot of you are really working on meditation. I'm hearing taking it slow, understanding. My throat, sorry. I feel like a lot of you are gonna go from speaking up in May to June being very quiet, okay? Because you're understanding things. These are two major arcanas here together in 1 month. This is huge transformation, huge spiritual journey, a lot of awakenings for a lot of you, or just a spiritual retreat. A lot of you could be, you know, maybe taking like a yoga class or doing, I don't know, or just doing some research, maybe understanding like what spirituality means to you. Okay, but with the Hierophant, you know, this is a very traditional card paired with a very spiritual card. So I feel like there's a little bit of like a duality here of understanding, you know, what it is that resonates best with you, Taurus. So wow, it's going to be a very, very powerful month. You're going to learn so much about yourself. Like really and truly, it's going to be beautiful. Okay, but yeah, bottom of the deck there is, again, another major arcana. We have the Chariot card of Cancer, and you're really moving forward in this situation. Like you're really going to be interested in these maybe feelings that you're having. So, wow. All right, let's keep moving. Let's go to July. It's 3 cards, but they're great. I'm going to take them. Yeah, Page of Swords was wanting to fall out earlier, and I thought it was the Page, but it was the Queen. So now we have the Page of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune, okay, and the Death card, card of Scorpio. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio as we get into July. So, but regardless, I feel like this is a message from, like, these two together. This is a message from you, from the research you've been doing as we go from spiritual journey, understanding, okay, from June into July, okay? Some of you could be cutting out a Scorpio, but more so, that's for a small group of you. This is so much bigger than that. I feel like this is a transformation, okay? I feel like you are receiving messages from spirit, from your higher self, in what you want to release and let go of, okay? Again, everything that you thought you knew about yourself is all about to change, and you're going to find out from a very internal and going on a very spiritual retreat here. So I feel like that's very beautiful, and it's all meant to be. It's all for your best and highest good. It's also paired with the Wheel of Fortune, which talks about the wheel of life. The wheel is always spinning, and I feel like it's really going to pick up as we get into July. I feel like you're just going to be like, what is this whole new world? Because you're having a complete changeover, a complete transformation, okay? And you're the one that is delivering this message to yourself. I feel like this is you having a conversation with you in July. Wow. So beautiful. All right, let's look at August. Again, with the 3 cards. This was at the bottom of the deck for the last round, so 5 of Wands. I do feel like the more that you understand and know about yourself spiritually, and you're able to kind of like shed this skin, I feel like you're literally with the Death card transforming and shedding a layer of yourself that's no longer going to exist anymore. You're going to move forward with it, and for some people, they're not going to like that. They're going to be like, oh, so, you know, I don't know. I just feel like people are going to be a little bit combative with you, a little bit competitive, that sort of thing. And you're going to rush in and say, like, you have a lot of Swords energy here. We have the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, and now the Knight of Swords. So either a lot of you have, again, an air sign that's very positive in your life that's going to help you fight through this type of energy here. I feel like your partner, your husband, your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever it is, they're really going to stick up for you and be like, listen, my Taurus is doing their thing. They're looking good. They're feeling good. Like they've never been this happy before, because not bottom of the deck, in your pre-shuffle bottom of the deck was the Sun card, which is really happy, but you also had the 10 of Cups. So I feel like this is about changing and learning how to be happy within yourself this year, Taurus, and really what it is that wants to shine. What is it deep rooted within you that wants to come out? And through all of these experiences and all this growth, okay, we also have in August the Ace of Pentacles that fell out. I mean, opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. Some of you also could be, and this is falling under your 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of you are really cutting through the crap. And if this is not your partner, this is the attitude that you kind of take on as we get into August, and you're going to just, okay, if you're not with me, you're against me. I heard if you're not with me, you're against me then. So if you're not going to support my journey because I'm always there for you, then bye. Like, you're going to really be able to, what is that? Like, see someone's true colors, or multiple people's true colors. It could be a group of friends. It could be coworkers. It could be people in your family, you know. So, and we'll break all this down in the extended too and go deeper about who those people are. But with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like as you get through these challenges, it's just going to bring more and more and more abundance and opportunity, which is another one of your goals this year. So bravo, Taurus, bravo. Bottom of the deck there was the 2 of Pentacles. Juggling. Do I stay in this old way that I'm used to being, but I'm not 100% happy? Or do I go with my gut? Do I go on this spiritual journey and really whatever I've discovered there, do I really push forward and move forward with this, which I feel like a lot of you will. So beautiful. All right, let's keep going and let's look at September. Spirit, what message do we have for Taurus in September, please? Here it is. See, it's going to pay off. It's going It's going to be so beautiful. More opportunities are coming to you from August, and as we get into September, you're going to feel so happy and so accomplished. This is emotional fulfillment. You know, this is definitely a beautiful family life, like you and your partner are happy. Children, if you have children, or pets, or whatever. Even the fish is happy. I heard even the fish looks happy. But you know what I mean? Like this is complete emotional fulfillment. Okay, this is a true happiness here. And I feel like bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords, someone who is putting a false barrier around themselves. Why? Because society wanted you to do things this way, but you have a feeling like you want to do things this way. Oh, I don't know. Did that just bring you your ultimate happiness? I think so, Taurus. I think so. I know so. It's here in the cards. Okay, let's keep going. Let's look at October. Spirit, what do we have for Taurus in October, please? Seven of Swords. So I feel like bottom of the deck there is the King of Cups. Could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like this is your energy, and it's not bad. This is usually a very sneaky type energy, but I feel like for some of you, again, whoever you're dealing with here with the Five of Wands, who's trying to maybe come at you a little bit and maybe doesn't understand these changes, these beautiful spiritual growing changes that you're going through, that's bringing you nothing but abundance and happiness. People in your surroundings or your environment, maybe people you've known for a long time, a long-term group of friends or family members or whatever that is to you, someone who loves you and cares about you and you love and care about them, they're just not there. They're just not there. They don't understand what you're going through. And you, Taurus, are going to feel like whenever you're around those people, like, I just have to like walk on eggshells. I have to, you know, put this like mask on when I'm around them and pretend like, I don't know, like I'm just my same old self. But really you've gone through all these changes, and I feel like you want to open up and talk about it. But I feel like around these certain people, you're still going to be a little bit shut off. Okay. So, October, just be wary of that. I feel like just embrace it and be your true full selves, but you have your own free will to do whatever it is that you want to do. It's like that vibe of, you know, because we have the Queen of Cups here. So this is someone that you really love and care about. Could be a water sign, but I feel like Taurus, this is about, it's like that vibe of, say you grew up really religious in one way. Say you grew up like very hardcore or very strict, and I don't even want to name a religion, but just say it was very, very religious. And as you learn about yourself this year, and you learn that, oh, but I'm kind of into this religion, or I need to go on this journey, and it's just like all these different ideas are opening up to you. You know, like maybe you go from a drastic religious change, or maybe you go and learn more about, it could be about so many different things. I mean, these are still general readings, but I feel like because you love and care and respect this person so much, it could be a parent, okay, again, or someone that you have known for a really, really long time. You feel, even though that you're changing and you feel confident and happy with who you are, that you can't show your full self around them, is the vibe I'm feeling. It's not anything bad. It's just you're kind of just being like surface level with them because you feel like, I'm feeling like the time when I was 18 and I got some tattoos and I didn't tell my parents, and when they found out, they got pissed. You know what I mean? And so it's like that vibe. It's like, I'm still doing what I want to do, but I'm not going to show it around my parents, or I'm not going to show it around this certain group of my family that's still very, you know, lives in this very, like, little, you know, perfect little box that they like choose to only stay right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what type of people I'm talking about, which is so not you. It kind of used to be a little bit because you are the card of traditions, but I feel like a lot of you are really breaking out of your shell this year. I'm just saying. Okay. Let's look at November. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. We had the 6 of Swords, 7 to the 6 of Swords. Also, by the way, swords are that mental energy, your thought processes, the way you talk to yourself, the way you present yourself, and also the way that you speak, okay? So I feel like this is beautiful because you will be taking you and yours. You will be traveling in November. You will be traveling either mentally and moving forward in a situation. Page of Cups at the bottom. So there is some kind of tie with a water sign for some of you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is specifically the card of Pisces. Either you're getting away from that person, okay? Or some of you are going towards love, okay? And love for yourself. You're moving you and yours, your family to a better situation, okay? Because this is about, you know, and this is the number 6. 6 is about the, to me, it's the number of love. It's the number of love. It's the number of happiness. Getting through a change in the 5, and then we get into the 6. Like the number 6 in the major arcana is the Lover's card. You know what I mean? And look at you. Your major arcana is the number 5. You're changing this year. You're really, really developing into yourself and changing this year. Beautiful. You're going from higher ground. You're going from something that was rocky and wavy and a little hectic, as we saw here in January, and you're moving forward. And I'm so, so proud and so happy for you, Taurus. Okay, let's look at December. Wow, that one really flew. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So perfect. Perfect, 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 I think. Okay, so we have the 2 of Wands. You have made a decision to move forward. Starts mentally, right? You got to work it out up here first. Communicate, talk with your partner. If it's about your family, like, all right, well, we want to go over here now. Sure, some of you could be moving. Some of you could just be taking a vacation. But as we get into December, this is about you taking action. Like, I've thought about this. I'm holding the world in my hands. This is my world. This is my vibe. And I'm going to move forward in this new path. And then 2020 is you're just literally going to, like, explode. You know what I mean? Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. I love it. 6 of Cups is one of my... Sorry, I can't see that very well. 6 of Cups is literally one of my favorite cards ever. This is about... A lot of you are going through this big spiritual change and development this year. And this is something that you've been asking about yourself or wanting to know more about yourself since you were a child. This is about reminiscing. This is about childhood memories. This is about, I'm hearing sweet nothings. This is about being that innocent, youthful child part of yourself that just needs nurturing and needs mom and needs, needs dad and just needs, just they're free, but they need the protection. And it's like you are, like I said at the beginning, I feel this vibe of you being the ultimate protectors this year. You're like, come here, honey, like come here, honey. And it's you're doing that for yourself, you're doing that for your inner child, and you're doing that for your family members. Like if you're married and have kids, like your family. So I feel like that's extremely important to you. Some of you also could be reuniting anytime during the year. This is about soulmate energy. A lot of you are either already connected to your true soulmate, who's someone who's a divine life partner for you. And if not, I feel like absolutely a lot of you are truly meeting someone who you were meant to be with. It could be someone that you grew up with, went to school with, maybe shared a job like when you were like younger, like 14, 15, 16, something like that. And now later in life, y'all are reuniting and meeting up, and it's just heaven sent. It really is. So, all right, Taurus, we're going to break this down much deeper and see what's going on with these cards, and you'll be able to see everything from my view. I feel like it's going to help make a little bit more sense. So happy 2019. I'll see you in the description, or it's in the description box below. Click the link there for Vimeo. I love y'all so much. Take care.